Okay, so let's get started here, you guys. Welcome everyone to our next SuperDoge AMA. It's a pleasure to have all you guys joining us here. Currently sitting at around a $2.2 million market cap, and we have concluded our charity vote today. So first of all, I'd like to personally thank everyone who took part in the charity vote, to all of our supporters, as well as all of our charities. Was the most extensive turnout that we've had since we've began the charity voting process. So I want to personally thank all of you for rallying your networks and getting as many people as you could involved to help support your charities. Now, with that being said, we do have a clear winner, Move to Improve. So congratulations to you guys. We're looking forward to supporting you over the next minimum 3-month period. And I'd also like to issue a special shout out as well to Havala Collective. You guys put in an extraordinary effort in to have your voices heard and to gain support from our community. And I think you won over a lot of fans. I know you certainly won me over. So now with that being said, our original game plan was to reduce the amount of charities that we supported for this next quarter from 3 down to 1. And we were going to use one wallet specifically to add liquidity, and another wallet to be allocated towards a marketing budget. And then one special charity would be our main focal point. What I'd like to do is make a small amendment to that. And what we're going to be doing is issuing, instead of doing only one charity, we're going to do 1.5. So the liquidity wallet that we were going to reserve specifically for liquidity, we're actually going to be using 50% of those donations to support Havala Collective, our runner-up for this quarter's charity vote. You guys did such a wonderful job. It really touched my heart seeing all of the kids in Africa, and I can't I got to find a way to make sure that we support you guys as well. So we're making an amendment to our strategy where we'll be including Havala. I'll also be making a personal contribution to both Havala Collective as well as Sam's charity, Move to Improve. So congratulations, you guys. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed, and we're going to make adjustments to make sure that you guys are included in the next round of donations to support your wonderful causes. So,
and I just want to chirp in here with Kevin and Christina, Sean and Sam. You guys absolutely rocked it, and we really appreciate every single thing you did. And I'll follow up with Christina here on my initial promise with the AMA personally as well. But I just wanted to say, like, to all the charities, thank you very much. But Kevin, Christina, Sam, and Sean, you guys killed it.
Yeah, really impressive, you guys, and it's great to see.
And Rocket Dog, we love you. We'll always love you, and we got your back no matter what here. Every single charity that's here.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So much, that's amazing.
Oh, it's our absolute pleasure. So what we'll be doing then this week is we'll be getting charity addresses from both of our charity winners, and we'll be making adjustments to the smart contract so that any charity contributions go directly into your wallets. For Havala Collective, the situation will be slightly unique as we'll be manually paying you out, but we'll be creating a fresh wallet address where the liquidity pool would have been accumulating. And what we'll be doing is taking half of the proceeds that go to the liquidity pool and sending that to your charity wallet. So Keith will work with you this week to make sure that we have the correct addresses in place. And that should kind of wrap up the charity vote for this quarter, you guys. So thank you, everyone, again, for all of those who participated. Now, with regards to the show, so as you all know, we made a decision at the end of last year to make a considerable pivot from our original vision into creating something that we feel will be a lot more successful with connecting with our target audience, which appears to be degenerates, right? The crypto industry, especially the meme coin and NFT world, it's a different audience than pretty much any other audience on the face of the planet, in my opinion. So we've brought on a video editor full time. We're creating new 3D characters for the SuperDoge universe as we progress from 2D into a 3D world. We've hired a couple additional voice actors and comedy writers to assist us with creating segments. And that process is underway. Now, it is important that when we do release this new show, that we come out swinging. And we're kind of taking a second shot here at the entire SuperDoge show. So it's really important that we create a high quality piece of content that we don't rush. So it took quite a bit of work to set up the system that we had in place to be able to animate and do voiceovers and produce our original cartoon. And we have to go through some of that process again as we build out this new show. So there is a system that needs to be developed. There's all the way from writing to producing the show, to filming, to editing, to audio and music. All of that needs to be replaced from our original teams that we were working with. Thankfully, we do have experience in that area now, so the amount of time that it will take to actually execute will be reduced significantly from our first attempt. So that is underway. We're hoping to start leaking some funny pieces of content here soon. And we appreciate your patience. We realize that SuperDoge is kind of dead at the moment, right? We need a reboot, which is 100% our focus on what we're working on. Additionally, we will be working with a professional tokenomics team to ensure that moving forward, as we do move into launching the Lemmy and the Hollywood tokens, that we have appropriate tokenomics that are exciting and provide a true incentive to holding SuperDoge, holding the NFTs, and being able to utilize proper tokenomics and yield farming systems in order to present an attractable investment opportunity for those looking in from the outside. So this will take a bit of work. Initially, we had assumed that we were going to release the cartoon show. It would be a smash hit. We'd sell out our NFT sale, and we'd have all the resources, momentum, and hype in the world to easily go into the next phase, our phase 2 deployment, which was the Lemmy token and the yield farming platform. Fortunately, that didn't happen. The TV show was a bit of a swing and a miss. So we've got to, like I mentioned, create a new produce a new piece of content that will be exciting, marketed accordingly, kind of like we saw the run up from 1 million to 20 million market cap as we released the first episode of SuperDoge. We're planning to have the same type of marketing strategy and run up for this new series. And hopefully it hits with our target audience and we're able to ride that momentum and carry it on into the future of the project. So that is our objective. There are some good questions coming in. What is happening here? Where's the dev? Where's the show? What is being done? So I'm still here. We're working around the clock on both the relaunch of SuperDoge as well. I have a very large project that we were hoping that we'd be able to reveal and be raising funds at this point in time, but the market kind of acted against us a few weeks ago, and we saw the market take a big dip. It's bounced back considerably now, which is very exciting. And we're just kind of putting the final touches on our fundraising strategy and process before we're able to kind of reveal everything. What I will say is that there will be long-term features built in that will accommodate SuperDoge into this new project. So there will be integrations as well as incentives to hold SuperDoge with regards to this next project. And I look forward to being able to share more details of that with you once we've actually released this to the public. So question, will there be any major marketing plans for the time before the relaunch? I feel like ads or paid shilling could help spread hype for the relaunch. With the crash of BSC, investors will be looking for the next big project. If we could make a mark with them before the show premieres, that would be huge. I agree. We will, once we've got our new pieces of content produced, we've got the system in place, and we know we can replicate this. We will obviously be starting to deploy marketing budget towards promoting the show, and hopefully we will have the same type of price action that we saw when we launched the first episode. So,
And
yes,
and just to touch on that real quick, for the marketing for this new show, that's one of the things that we kind of seen that we could have even done a little bit better the first round is actually hype the show up and get some momentum on the actual episodes that are coming up. So that is a big plan is to be able to push out and get the hype up prior to the actual show coming out. So there is that excitement for the first few episodes.
yeah, absolutely. Marketing is obviously important. What we do know from our previous experience is that it's quite easy to pound money into oblivion, especially when it comes to crypto marketing. It's so easy, like six-figure easy, real quick. So we're not going to make those same mistakes again. We're not going to start deploying marketing budget now when if you're going to build hype into something before it releases, your timing has to be impeccable to make sure that your budget is deployed effectively. So we're being cautious with respects to that. So we do appreciate your guys' patience as we're going through this build phase. At the moment, it's difficult to put together a strong investment case or use case for SuperDoge at the moment. But our objective is to certainly change that with the relaunch. And as I mentioned, we will be bringing on professional tokenomics experts and launch partners who I'm working with currently on a day-to-day basis to assist us with phase 2 and phase 3 deployments.
I feel like everybody here has to give themselves a pat on the back as well. Like when we talk about the use case, at the end of the day, the amount of money that we've donated to charity and the amount we are going to be able to going forward is one of the proudest things I am being a holder and being part of this project as a whole. I love it. And it's something that I know in the community. It's been going for a while, but at the end of the day, this is changing countless lives. And I love that. I'm gonna...
No, I agree. We've donated over 825 B&B to charities, which is depending on what day of the week you're looking at the BSC prices, it's anywhere between $400,000 to $600,000, which is an incredible accomplishment, especially during the current state of the world and how difficult it is for charities to raise capital since the pandemic has happened. A lot of people don't have extra disposable income, and for us to have engineered this directly into our tokenomics is a step up from the other meme coins that were created, right? The reality is that we are a charity-based project. We obviously do want to generate as much transactional volume as we possibly can because that aids our charities as well as provides an incentive and hopefully positive price action for our investors. So that is our objective, but it's hard to deny the impact that we've made already and the future impact that we hope to make in the moving forward here. So congratulations to everyone. I know from an investment perspective, maybe some people didn't cash out on the last 20x that we did there in November. I know I didn't, right? So it's a bit frustrating to see it go up and then come down. But what is clear is that we do have we do have the opportunity to move the price up. We just need a great piece of content in combination with some strong marketing and support. And speaking of support, the community members who have put in so much time helping to promote SuperDoge, creating content, working on social media management, community engagement. You guys are amazing, and this project wouldn't be alive without you. So we appreciate all of the
You're
hard work
rock
that you've done.
stars. You're absolute rock stars, every single one of you.
Yeah, it's an honor and very humbling to have you guys put in your spare time and your all of the great things that you've done is just very very humbling, and I thank you very much for that. Now, did anyone have any questions or concerns or comments that they wanted to address?
I don't see any more in the chat here.
Okay, so something that I should mention that I think is going to be exciting as well is as we do release this new show, we're going to be releasing some very interesting contests and prizes that I think should be very exciting. And the only way to participate in the prize lotteries that we'll be doing is you will have to have a SuperDoge NFT. Some of the prizes that we'll be giving away will be very fun and exciting projects, like let's say a pair of autographed Mike Tyson boxing gloves, or a first generation Charizard Pokemon card, or a encapsulated NES video game, stuff like this, right? Collectible items that are kind of Gen Z and millennial focused, that I would love to have. So we're going to try to make it as fun as possible, and try to have a lot of fun while also pushing the price of the token upwards.
Yeah, and we will have some notice too. We're gonna have a outside game competition, just to bring the momentum and excitement to the Doge House, and try to get some more NFT buyers to join us. So we're gonna have some details on that here in the next week. It's not going to be crazy, but it will be open to the public and hopefully bring some momentum that way as well. And also, I just want to give a huge thanks to Sean. He has redesigned the Discord chat. He's organized quite a bit of it, and we're going to start utilizing that a lot more as well. So there's even a couple little fun games in there for people to play, guess the movie and guess the verb and whatnot. But I did want to say thank you, Sean, for that. And sorry, I'll let you go here, founder.
Yeah, one thing that's really prevalent and a lesson that we learned quite strongly, just simply over the charity voting process, as well as kind of the last big push that SuperDoge had, is that we need to focus specifically on the BSC, degen environment. It has to be BSC. The onboarding process to get regular people into the BSC smart chain it's a battle. It's a challenge. It's not user friendly. Even though we've tried to eliminate the barriers to entry by creating the SuperDoge swap. We've also got the Rubik widget integrated directly on the homepage. It's still difficult, not user friendly. But those within the BSC industry who own BSC, who operate on Binance Smart Chain on a daily basis and have BSC related investments, that will be our target audience that we'll be looking to engage with regards to our marketing budget, as they will be the low hanging fruit and the experienced users who already have BNB and BSC coins and can easily enter and exit into the SuperDoge into our the investment pool. So we learned a lot of lessons our first attempt. So we're excited to refine our process and attack it from a different angle this time.
And on the back end too, it's not something I can really talk about until it goes through, but I am working on something that will eliminate that buyer barrier. It's just not going to be right away. So it is something though I am working on the back end as well.
Right, and we do have a couple of wild card rods in the fire as well. So it's not something we've always kind of bit our tongue with regards to releasing speculative news before we have absolute confirmation. So I hate to kind of leave the AMA on that cliff note, but we are working on something that could be a tremendous instant game changer. And as long as the market cooperates here and crypto doesn't dump hard again here, we should be having an interesting conversation by the end of this month, which could rapidly progress into something quite exciting. So bear with us.
Before you go, you know, my wife wants to say a word.
Sure.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on.
Can I talk like this? Hello, Super Doge. Thank you so much. Like on behalf of Rocket Dog Rescue, and like I just wanted to say thank you to the whole group and the founders and Keith and everybody for choosing Rocket Dog. You guys have given us over $50,000, and we have saved hundreds of dogs. There were so many dogs like given to us when shelters were over flooded because all the COVID dogs were coming back and no sanctuaries would take them, but we took them. And we took them to the vets. There were parvo outbreaks, tons of vet bills, but like you guys helped in this big emergency, and we couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, we've been like super busy, and just thank you so much.
We appreciate you very much, and Rocket Dog. You guys are amazing, and definitely keep in touch weekly. I would love to highlight you guys and make sure that you're out in the forefront of our social campaigns and stuff going forward, and keep the track going with Rocket Dog as well.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I'm so grateful, and thank you for chiming in and sharing that. You know, this is really what this project is all about, and it's such a blessing to be able to help you guys. I love dogs. I think everyone loves dogs. If you don't love dogs, you should probably leave right now. But so it's our absolute pleasure, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to help, and looking forward to working with you guys again in the future here.
That's awesome. Awesome. You guys are doing great stuff. So I love watching you guys blossom. So it's cool. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. On that note, you guys, I don't know if there's a better note to wrap things up on, but once again, congratulations to Sam and Move to Improve and Havilah. You guys, the amount of effort that you put in is overwhelming, and we're looking forward to hopefully making a significant impact to your charities as well over the next quarter.
Thank you, guys.
Nice one, guys.
Just to leave it here, if anybody does have issues buying or needs someone walked through, a friend, hit me up. Tag me in the group, tag me in the chat, or Jerry as well.
Sure.
Any of the admins, and we'll make sure we can give that person a hand or you a hand.
Nice.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Take care, everyone.
Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.